2010, a record 392,000 men, women, and children were detained by ICE. Every day, approximately 33,000 immigrants are held in a network of 250 centers and jails at an annual cost of $1.9 billion.
People in detention are under their custody and in the custody of the Department of Homeland Security, but they don't own and operate any of the detention facilities where people go. And you saw the map, there's 250 detention facilities in the U.S., and almost all of them are either county jails that ICE contracts with to hold people, or they are detention centers, jails that are run by private prison corporations that specialize in holding people in jail. That's their business.
Court case Rodriguez versus Hayes, Alejandro Rodriguez earned his green card, but later 2 minor convictions gave rise to his detention and deportation.
ICE locked up Alejandro for more than 3 years without trial.
This is a federal district court setting precedent for the first time legally and saying that a whole class of people who are in detention, who are in this scenario that I'm talking about, where they can't challenge the fact that they're detained, and so they could be detained for months to years without any judicial review. This in the Los Angeles area is challenging that and saying that the government has to provide them with a bond hearing to determine if they should or should not be in detention.
Conditions are harsh in immigration detention centers because detainees are being isolated from family, also because detention centers hide from the media.
How they become isolated. I've gotten phone calls from people that are like, I got picked up 2 months ago, I was on my way home from work, nobody from my family, I haven't talked to anybody, nobody knows why I got picked up, and you connect a phone call to my wife. I go, sure. I go to connect the call, he was the person, this is one particular person I'm thinking of, he was the one that was earning money and paying the bills. He hadn't talked to his wife in 2 months, we go to call her, phone's disconnected. So he doesn't know where she is, how to get in touch with her, she doesn't know where he is, she hasn't heard, all she knows is he never came home from work 2 months ago. So I mean, that happens all the time.
ICE has stated that there have been reforms, such as contact visitation, healthcare authorizations, and contact visitation.
Counted and unnamed in the public record. The Times revealed jail officials and federal workers strategized about how to keep information about the deaths and mistreatment from the news media.
Immigration detention centers are violating rights that everyone should have. Not being a resident should not be an excuse to mistreat and isolate people from their families. The justice system attempts to hide their mistakes by lies, lies that speak of reform.
These lies are seen as people go missing or as family members are kept from seeing their loved ones.
These lies are surfacing more as people communicate with those in the detention system.
To get involved and fight against immigration detention, get involved with the following organizations: ACLU, Civic, and the Detention Watch Network.